inclination to attend the Princess Margaret School. After secondary school, he enlisted in the Defense Force of Antigua and Barbuda. Mr. Brown distinguished himself in his chosen field after completing initial training at the Colonel Elmer Pilgrim Officer Cadet School in Guyana. However, after 12 years in the force, he transferred to volunteer service as captain in the infantry. His professional development has taken him across the Caribbean and as far as the US, to include studies ranging from disciplines of business to international human rights issues. In more recent years, Mr. Brown has made a name for himself as a local entrepreneur. In 2006, he formed Supreme Security Services Limited and is also the founder of the Insane Boot Camp for fitness enthusiasts and the Insane Carnival Mass Troupe. Captain Brown is the recipient of the Antigua and Barbuda Young Entrepreneurship Award and the Military General Service Medal for service in Haiti. He's a former president of the Antigua and Barbuda Private Security Alliance. He is also former security coordinator for the Antigua and Barbuda Football Association. Princess Margaret School is proud to salute its very own Captain Leroy Brown. Please welcome him as he comes.
Grand Captain Brown, how you doing, man?
Who is the best? PMS! Who is the best? PMS! It's indeed an honor to be here today. Not only to represent Princess Margaret School, but to stand here representing and being the guest speaker for the 33rd Independence of Antigua and Barbuda. I'm also feeling very honored to represent the class of 1993. Been 21 years ago since I departed the Princess Margaret School, to a journey that has taken me all over. And everywhere that I've journeyed, Princess Margaret has always been in my heart and life. I also feel honored to stand here to represent Miss Francis, Miss Hunt. I see them both still here at Princess Margaret. And they were also very instrumental in my development, and I would like to thank them also for reposing their trust and confidence to ask me to come here and speak today. I however don't see myself as a guest speaker, because just about for the last 5 years I've been here watching your development, whether it be for sports day. By the way, I'm wearing my blue shirt. Blue House, raise your hands. Come up and receive your awards for your outstanding achievement in your respective discipline. So I don't feel like a guest speaker today. I feel like a resident of the Princess Margaret School. And I will continue to make myself available once I'm here to see the continued development of you. What I want to address today, however, is 4 major issues that I think can contribute to our theme, rebuilding Antigua and Barbuda. And the first one is pride. Too often, I think we lack national pride. Pride within ourselves. Pride for our communities. Pride for our school, for our church, for our homes. And because of that lack of pride, we see that we have a lackadaisical type of attitude towards the way that we do things. So if we are supposed to rebuild this country, it has to start with that pride. We have to be very proud. We have to fly that flag everywhere that we go. we have to represent the uniform with pride. So when you wear that uniform every day, come to school, remember that you're not only representing yourselves, but you're representing all the past students of the Princess Margaret School. There's a long legacy to be upheld. And that national pride, that pride within yourself, is what is going to take you through your respective careers when you would have leave this school. Second thing I want to address is respect. Gone are the days when we walk the streets of Antigua and Barbuda and, be very fearful of our elders, adults. No, we do as we like, as we say. We don't respect our elders. We don't respect the people that nurtured us. We talk as we like. We dress as we like. And we feel that there is no remorse in what we do. If we are supposed to rebuild this nation, it's going to start with respect, believe it or not. We first have to respect ourselves. We have to be more cognizant of our own behavior. Be very mindful that with the respect that we have in ourselves, that is the respect that we will show others. So, when you're thinking about posting a video on Facebook of a fight, some vulgarity, remember that you are disrespecting yourself, you are disrespecting the school and the uniform, and by extension, you're disrespecting the country that we are trying to rebuild. So I want you to be very mindful of that, because this is something that plagues me. It is something that hurts me. And when I'm sitting at home or wherever, and I see something with the Princess Margaret School, and any school as a matter of fact, where children basically have no respect for themselves and no regard to the appearance who represent them. So be mindful that rebuilding this nation is going to take a lot of respect. Respect for yourself, respect for your elders, respect for the nation and what it stands for. Work ethics. The country Antigua and Barbuda was built on hard work by our forefathers. A sacrifice was made to bring us to independence. And it's important that you understand that it didn't come by being lazy. It didn't come by not wanting to put in the time. I want to address the issue of work ethics in an attempt to rebuild this nation. What we do, how we do it, the level of professionalism that we use in any approach is what is going to set us apart from the rest. We are only 100,000 strong, but we are strong. Look at Sir Vivian Isaac Alexander Richards, a nation of 108 square miles, and was the best batsman / cricketer for the whole entire world. That was because of his work ethics. Our Andy, at one point, was the best fast bowler in the world. Nothing good is going to come easy, believe it or not. It starts right here in this institution. The way you approach your schoolwork, the pride, the hard work that you're willing to put in, it is what is going to benefit you when you leave the school. Every year I come and I sit and watch those who were basically achieved some level of award, majority of the time is the same person. Every year I see coming back, and coming back. That is good because they are consistent. But I have to challenge you that competition, rivalry is extremely important as we rebuild this nation. So just don't be comfortable of seeing this Theo Walker coming up every year and collect our award. Challenge her. And by the way, our mayors, I'm not happy with what I'm hearing with our grades. The females are outdoing us. Yeah. No, to the females, continue to challenge them. Remember, you are the future. You don't want to be in a relationship where you can't hold your own. No, it has to be equal. So your work ethics is extremely important as we strive to build this nation. So ensure that you put the time in. For most, it's 5 years. For me, it was 6. But notwithstanding that, there was a point where I realized how important schoolwork is. You will realize at one point in your life, it might be in school or it might be out of school. But if you can realize, if you can come to that crossroad in school and realize how important your work ethic is going to be, it is going to give you a head start in life. So no longer you will have to go and rewrite an exam because you failed or you did not basically achieve the grade that you want. CSME is on us, and we will be challenged by our brothers and sisters from the region, and they're coming heavy because most of them have tertiary education. So we cannot sit back and allow people to come and take our jobs. We have to put in the time. We have to put in the work ethics to get it done. Lastly, I want to address teamwork. One of the things that I'm happy that the military has done for me is building the importance of teamwork. In the military, each person depends on each person for survival. And I want to take this principle to you today. If one person in the school excels and the remainder does not, we fail. Believe it or not. When the grades comes out every year, we want to hear 80-90% passes in the respective subject areas. This is not going to happen without teamwork. And by that I mean, the stronger ones in the class must help the weaker ones, believe it or not. If you have a special skill, if you understand something more, it's important that you take the time to help the weaker ones. Because as we build, or as we attempt to rebuild, as the theme said, it has to be together. So we have to play a collective role in the Princess Margaret School to help in rebuilding this nation. But we have to do it as a team. So no longer are we going to be selfish with our knowledge and not want to share it with others. Because believe it or not, that same person may not have the strength that you have, but they have other strengths and qualities, and they in turn will help you someday. So it's important that we understand the importance of teamwork as we strive to rebuild this nation. I want to conclude by just telling you, look around. Look at your friend next to you, look to the back, look around. Look around. Right, look around. These are the people that you're going to depend on in life. Relationship is extremely important. The person sitting next to you may be your colleague, your business partner, your spouse, who knows? Believe it or not. So it's important now that you learn to build relationship. There's a saying, it's not what you know, but it's who you know, but also who know you. So people will always lend a hand to people that they know first. So building relationship is important, and it starts here. Because believe it or not, when you would have graduated from the Princess Margaret School, these are the same people that you will rely on to help you out in a time of need. I would like to thank everyone for their attention. I would like to thank Mr. Green, the best principal in Antigua and Barbuda. I would like to thank the 5 teachers who are responsible for molding you. Give them your ear, give them your hand, and let's go back to